There's no question women have made huge strides in the world of business.
However, while some professions have more women in the workforce, they have very few in leadership positions.
But the women who do break through have serious lessons to share for all of us. Learning from women leaders in male-dominated industries is our featured story at the top of the list. Women make up half the population, so they must occupy about half the leadership roles in corporate America, right? Not so much.
Most people would be surprised by just how much of a boys' club Wall Street is.
Tobias Neely is the author of Hedged Out, Inequality and Insecurity on Wall Street. And while women make up more than half of the banking industry overall,
when you get up to the executive level, they hold only 22% of executive roles on Wall Street.
We're looking at what we can all learn from women who have broken through to leadership roles in male-dominated industries like Wall Street, automotive, and brewing. First, you've got to revise your mental image.
Think about how you imagine a leader in any given workplace and question to what extent it's a notion based on men in the workplace.
Megan Greenwood owns Greenwood Brewing.
Less than 3% of breweries are owned by women only.
And nationwide, there are very few car dealer principals like Whitney Yates Woods.
It's traditionally men, so it is hard to break into that man-dominated role.
These women leaders are flipping the script for a future female striver.
She sees us in these roles and she sees herself in the role because she can resonate with that. And so it just takes more women to get more women.
Next, you'll have to hit the books. That's what Whitney did when she had the opportunity to become a dealer principal.
I actually went to a year-long course on how to run a car dealership and completed a lot of requirements to get General Motors approval.
Degrees and certifications matter.
For example, one hedge fund founder I interviewed was a mathematician, and that sort of helped with her credibility and respect from her colleagues.
Next, find your crew.
Find someone who's on your team to help you get to where you want to go, who might already have had that path.
I would absolutely recommend finding other women that are in the same position that you aspire to be in and talk to them and pick their brain and see if they can help you. There's a women's network within General Motors that I reached out to that helped me to get to the position that I'm in right now.
And instead of just a mentor or two, build an ecosystem of support.
This might be a dozen people or 20 people who you go to for different kinds of things. So one is advice on your next move. One is advice on perhaps something more personal, that your workplace isn't accommodating. Or maybe just people who make you laugh and help to fuel you so that you can recharge to face the workplace.
And don't wait. You can network around an idea.
I had no brewery location. I had no business card, but I just faked it. Put your name on a name tag and go to that industry meeting and introduce yourself as you're the one that's going to build the next big thing. And that is where I found some of my partners to get me to the next step. You have to find the next person and the next person.
And when you make it, extend your coattails to others.
When we are hiring, we get majority of the applicants are women because they see the leadership are women and they kind of already understand the dynamics that they're going to have. And that is, I think, very rare.
Advice from women at the top is at the top of the list.